Ooh, it's the humans.
It's gonna fall off.
It's gonna fall off.
Oh
Always find his balance. It's alright.
no. Oh, he's going down. You're about to die.
So here are your best bits.
Oh my gosh. Ah.
So you go or no?
Where's his arms? He doesn't have any arms.
I think the hairstyle's just changing. Oh, he's getting sad.
Oh, it's sad. Bit depressing, isn't it?
I bet he's getting pretty bored of that job.
Oh, 2 years.
That's kind of sad.
I think that we should enjoy being young.
Yeah.
That feels right.
So,
Might as well just enjoy yourself.
What do you think?
Wow. It happened very fast.
I didn't like the fact that he wasted so much of his life just working and being
What
stressed
people
about
do
work.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
No, I
years in the
guess.
same dead-end job, and then at the end you realise that you shouldn't have done that because you only got one life.
Make every second last because you never know when that could happen to you.
Yeah. It's a bit dark.
Yeah, it's quite serious, isn't it? Puts into perspective how much we work in our latter lives.
Yeah, but I think it's a bit unfair. I think maybe for some people, but I think...
You still have fun, don't you, in the evenings and that? You never went home.
Yeah, but you can make your work. You can make work fun. Like, you don't have to... You can do something you enjoy.
Yeah, definitely.
I like how they showed like his through his life.
How much of your life you spend being stressed about your job, and is it worth it if you're going to be looking back at your best bits and that's part of your best bits?
Yeah.
Don't want that to be my best bits.
How important is it for us to work?
Very.
Yeah.
I think it's not important because you need money. It's important because you need something to do.
Very, because if you didn't work, then you wouldn't have money to afford a house. It's important for us to work, otherwise, well, we won't get paid, and jobs around the world won't be as easily done because there's factories which need workers, then there's people that need help by doctors.
It's the idea of, what's it called, basic income. And that's the idea. It's sort of like a fusion of like the minimum wage and the benefit systems. And the idea is that as things are getting increasingly mechanised, like people talk about machines have taken 10,000 jobs away, like that could be an opportunity because society's still running, it's still ticking over, the money's still coming in, but people like could work less. So the idea is that everyone would get a basic income whether they work or not. And you know, people would still go out and work and earn more, but you wouldn't have people like on the streets, and you wouldn't have people like working like 40 hours a week and earning peanuts at the end of it. And that could be cool. It could lead to sort of a cultural revolution.
But there's a certain amount of money that I reckon you need to be happy, and then you don't need all the money in the world.
Not very, really.
Not very.
It's probably good to have good work ethic to turn up on time for things and actually want to work, as in like to help yourself, as in like to go fetch firewood or something like that to benefit yourself, but no good for anybody to work really.
Why did the artist make this video?
To make you think about what you're doing with your life.
I think we should just prove the point that even though working is essential, we need to be able to do something that we know we can do for a long time, and hopefully try and not end up like he did. And if you do start getting upset about what you're doing, you should maybe try and do something else.
It's a wake-up call. I think it's a really powerful thing.
I think it's quite a clever idea, the idea of your life flashing before your eyes before you die.
And if that life isn't
Like,
as you'd expect.
what would you want to see if you lived with that last moment you'll see in mind? In fact, there's a song by Elbow with that idea. It's called Switching Off, and it's the idea like if you see like, you know, the best bit of your life just before you die, like you could pick that moment and sort of save it. And it's the idea like, you know, I'm going to crystallise this moment. This is what I'll see when I switch off.
I think it was to show people not to waste their life.
Just to highlight of how much regret people have when they work their whole lives.
Do you think society would work without money?
No, because if you didn't have money, then the person that would want food, the food would have to come to a factory and that would have to be made by people. But if people didn't earn money by doing it, they wouldn't do it, and then you'll probably starve to death.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. But that's if everybody had no money.
Barter for goods
Yeah.
in exchange for services.
It's quite hard to do what you want to do without without money and stuff. I don't think it would really work out.
I've been reading Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and there's a bit he goes back, he travels through space and he travels through time, and he ends up like 2 million years before present time on Earth. And this spaceship's crash landed there, and they've made leaves the currency, and so everyone's like incredibly rich. And then so they're like, right, so we've come up with a way of, you know, because you need like forests worth of trees to buy stuff, so it's like, so we're going to start a massive deforestation and cut down and burn all the trees so that we're rich again. And they're like, yeah. And the two characters, Arthur Dent and Paul Prefect, are both like, you're idiots, like what? And they're like, why are you being so harsh, man? So I think in the absence of money, you'd probably find other ways of replacing it.
I do think society would work without money, because you could just trade stuff.
Yeah, and I don't think society would work without money, because how would that work? They wouldn't be able to arrange anything, sort anything out. How people eat, how people get clothes.
What should the man in the video have done differently?
Found a job that he likes and that he feels is worthwhile.
What do you mean, other than not stepping on a banana?
Do you know what? He should have lived in the present.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, the banana's not even relevant.
No, the banana's just the trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Things were going wrong long before he stepped on the banana.
Enjoyed his life more.
Yeah, and where you work, just get on with it so you can do more stuff.
If he had opened his eyes a bit more and looked at it, he wouldn't have gone onto the ledge, and it wouldn't have made him go, oh, yeah, I actually might fall.
How important is money to you?
Really important. Is it? I would say. Well, I don't know. I'll ask you that on Christmas Day when I give you nothing. No, I don't know. I think money is important to live, but money to me, I think I would rather have a vocation where I'm doing a job that I love, or I'm doing some sort of good, rather than having a job where I shed loads of money.
Not very, slightly.
If I want chocolate, it's quite important, but
the
grand scheme of things, you don't need money to be happy.
I think to anyone, if anyone says it's not important to them in a certain way, they'd be lying, because it might not be important in that's all you want, but to have the things you do want, even if it's seeing your friends and doing stuff with your friends, you still need that money to a degree.
Quite important, because I want like nice stuff. I want like top brands stuff. So like without money, I want to be able to like afford all like these decent like brands and stuff.
Money gives you more of an opportunity to do things you wouldn't otherwise do.
Not that important, because I don't need it for anything.
Yeah.
I'd say, I'd love to say oh, money's not important, but if you said, oh, right, can I have 100 quid, I'd probably tell you to piss off.
Finally, does this video do a good job of challenging your perceptions?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely.
It definitely did. Challenging your perception on life.
Yeah.
I think it does, because it shows you what can happen, whereas in your life you don't really think, oh, this isn't very fun, I'm just going to change it, and then you don't really see how much time you spend you waste,
and it shows you how you could have changed it at the beginning, but you're just wasting time instead.
You've been watching Headspread. If you like what you saw, don't forget to click like and subscribe.
Or send us a tweet.
Tweet, tweet, tweet. If you've got any ideas for what you want us to watch next, please put a comment in the comment section below. We will watch anything.
Anything you want.
Anything.
Literally.
Thanks for watching.
No, that's not what you would say. That's not right.